Hey guys, glad to see you again, and today I'm going to be telling a story. So, I don't have very many stories to tell. I don't live in like a shifty neighborhood or anything. I'm not going to get shot at, and I haven't been on like doing YouTube or even alive for that long. So I don't have that many stories told or that many stories to tell, but this is one of the few. So I hope you guys enjoy, and here we go. Alright guys, so before I get into the story, there's a few things you have to keep in mind. One, I was really afraid of getting in trouble. I was 5th grade, 11 years old, and getting in trouble was like the worst thing that I could ever imagine happening to me. And I know that sounds really stupid, but I was always really trying to stay the best I could for the teachers and whatnot, and just trying not to get in trouble. So once you know that, this story makes it a lot crazier for me. But back then, now it just seems like something stupid and funny, but back then it was like really scary for me. So basically, at my little elementary school, it was one of those schools that you can't go inside on the weekends or whatever. So it's closed off completely, there's gates, and that's that. So I was with my brother and his friend, one of his close friends, they're still friends, and we used to always play like this game called wall ball. And basically the objective of wall ball is to use a certain ball. You could use different types of balls, doesn't really matter, and people play by different rules. But the objective was to throw the ball against the wall and try to get people out, and there was different ways to do it. I don't really feel like explaining that right now because it's not that big of a deal in the story. But so we were at the school that we played wall ball at. The wall that we throw the ball against is actually one of the walls of the school, and on top of that is the school's roof. So a lot of times we'd lose our ball on the roof, we'd throw it over and it gets stuck on the roof, and we just have to get a new ball. Well, this one time, our brother's friend said, I'm gonna go on the roof and get the ball, and we're like, alright, cool, get the ball. So he goes on the roof and he gets the ball, and then he stays up there because he wants to get other balls. There's tons of balls up there to keep in mind from people that have done the same thing we were doing. So he's just hitting all these balls and throwing them at us, and I was like, oh, this is so cool. And then afterward, he asks, you guys want to come up here with me and look for some balls? And I was like, alright, yeah, I'll do it. And my brother said no, so he was down on the ground watching. So we went on the roof to get these balls, and I was really weak. He basically had to like pull me up. It was kind of sad. But I was on the roof getting these balls, and next to the school is a little preschool. It's kind of attached to the school, and I think it's part of the school, but it's a preschool for disabled children. So the lady that worked there, she was like at the office because it was a Sunday. So she's at her office getting ready for like the next Monday of school, and she comes out while we're on the roof, and she looks up and she sees us, and she says, "Why are you on the roof? Get down from the roof, and then I'm calling the cops." And I was freaked out instantly. I was like, this is on my permanent record. I'm going to be in trouble. I'm going to prison. That was my mindset back then. So I was freaked out, and I didn't know what to do. Michael was like, all right, let's just get down from the roof and just run. Let's just get out of here. Nothing ever happened. Let's just go. And I was like, no, I can't do that. I can't. It's like on my conscience. I can't do that. And I know this sounds really stupid because you were on a roof and you're not going to go to prison or anything. But back then, I was in the 5th grade. You have to remember that. I wasn't the smartest person. So we hopped down onto the inside of school, and like I said, it's always closed off, so we had to climb a fence to get out. And by the time we finished doing all that, there was a cop already waiting there in his car with the lady standing outside next to it. And she was telling us, she was like, I need your names, what's the name of your friend standing over there, you're going to go to the district, you're going to get in tons of trouble, blah blah blah. And then she's like, tells the cop to chime in, and the cop says this, basically exactly as I say it. He said, why were you on the roof? And we told him we were trying to get our ball. We needed our ball because we lost it. We didn't have another ball to get. So we just wanted to keep playing our wall ball game. And then he said, okay, well, you have to know there's a lot of delicate wiring and things up there that you can damage, so you shouldn't mess with. So just don't go on the roof again. And we said, okay. And he says, all right, have a good day. And he just leaves. The lady looked like she wanted us to, like, go to prison or something, or him to, like, take it out of the car and, like, handcuff us or, like, talk to us, like, yell at us. No, he just told us that and left. And the lady was like, kept talking to us about how she's going to the district, and we're like, alright, and then we left. So we were all spooked, kind of, and we were like, alright, let's just never tell anyone about this, this never happened. And that's how it went down for a few years, until I told my other friends, and they were like laughing about it. They're like, that's pretty funny, it's kind of stupid. But yeah, it was a really stupid thing that happened to me, and I was, back then, it was like the craziest thing ever. I thought I was like a criminal because of it, honestly. I don't even know, it was pretty crazy. And, you know, I wouldn't say to this day, but a year or two ago, I was still extremely scared of going on that roof, or even going near it. My friends would go on it, and they'd be like, alright, let's go on the roof, you want to come with us? I'd be like, no, I'll just wait for you guys down here. And they'd be like, okay, but it kind of scarred me. And I know this sounds really, very stupid because I went on a roof and got in trouble, and that was it. But when I was in the 5th grade, I would cry when I get in trouble. That was me. That's how I was. I hated getting in trouble with like a passion. So you have to keep that in mind when you think about what I'm saying. Another thing is, the story, like, it was one of like my favorite stories to tell to people just because it was so funny, like what happened. I just find it funny that the cop said, you know, what he said, and then we just left. There's no big deal about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the story, and have a great day. I'll be posting, hopefully uploading daily, maybe. We'll see what I can do. But I hope you enjoyed the commentary, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.